Hello, Joy here with episode 2 of 5 Minutes of Joy with Joy. Today, I want to talk about the 4 principles that underline the emotions work that I do and that are the foundation of my book, Emotions and Owner's Manual. I think that will give you a little context to hold the bigger picture of emotions as we move forward. So, the first principle is that emotions are an information system. Just like we have a skeletal system, a muscular system, a vascular system, an endocrine system in our body so that we can be alive, we have an emotion system. And as I had said last week, emotions are a biological information system, the purpose of which is to prompt you to action that is optimally beneficial for your well being and your survival. These emotions are bringing us very specific messages. So, principle number one, they are an information system. Number two, they're biological, they happen in the body. And therefore, if they're biological, we absolutely need them to survive and to thrive. And therefore, there's principle number three, which is that emotions are inherently positive. This is really key. We have so many emotions that have a negative connotation, or they're labeled as negative, or we think of them as negative. And when something's negative, I don't want to have to experience that. Oh, I must be wrong. I must be bad for being angry, or I shouldn't be feeling fear or shame. Oh my God, don't feel shame. But the truth is, the pure version of these emotions is absolutely crucial for your being alive. And so the problem is not the emotion itself. It is our labeling of them as negative and therefore attempting to suppress, repress, deny the emotions, or to allow the emotion to overwhelm us and take charge and make the choices for us. Principle number four, emotions are energy in motion. Emovere is the Latin root of emotions, and it means to move or to move out. Emotions are meant to, they come in, they give us the information, and when we get it, then they move on. When they linger, there's extenuating circumstances. Sadness, for example, is one that has its own timing. We can be sad for a long time about a loss, a big loss, but it doesn't mean we go around in this cloud overhead in a state of profound grief. If you're present with that sadness, that feeling can kind of come to the forefront and recede and come and go as you acknowledge it and own it. So these 4 principles, that emotions are an information system, they're biological, they're necessary for our survival, they are inherently positive, and they are energy in motion, can give you a sense of the solidity or the specificity of what emotions are all about. They're not ethereal, they're not random. They have a very high purpose. And the more you can be with those emotions and be present with them, the more you're going to get out of them. I heard a wonderful comment from someone recently on a group call in Clubhouse. And this person said that emotions, not emotions, it's self-awareness is the greatest knowledge you can have. Self-awareness is the greatest knowledge that you can have. This is it speaks to my heart so clearly, because the more aware we are of our emotions, the more power we have, the more joy we have, the more richness and aliveness that we have, the more knowledge. You know what to say, knowledge is power. It's the same with emotions. And so I hope you stick with me for this series, because there's a lot more to come. And next time, I'm going to talk about the problems and the solution. What emotions are the solution